I would like to talk a little bit about social media. Social media is a new form of communication, and some people are a little afraid of it or get overwhelmed by it. But it's pretty simple. It's just that it's a form of new communication between people, and you can create visibility in any form because it's free. All these social media websites or communities are free, which is lovely. And they're the most four ones that are the most famous ones is Facebook. Everybody heard of it? Yes? Everybody's on it?
Yes.
Yes? Great. So Facebook is one. Then we have another one that's pretty famous. It's Twitter. You heard about it? Tweeting, all this good stuff. Then we have one is YouTube, right? YouTube, it's big explosion. And then we have LinkedIn. So these are the big mega LinkedIn. These are the mega, and you're gonna get the video, so don't worry. And if you have questions later, I'm here to support you, and there's gonna be an opportunity later to connect with me. Yeah, no worries. So the big major ones is Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I would love to talk to you a little bit about Facebook. Yeah, Facebook is great because everybody's on it. Millions of people are on it. And it's a free marketing form of marketing, because you can go there and comment on people, meaning connect with them. You can direct message them, a direct message, because people are getting less and less opening their emails. Have you noticed? People, we're just delete. I don't want one more email, delete. So actually direct messaging, email messaging in Facebook is a great way to connect people that are maybe a little bit positioned higher, or that you would like to connect with and do some business with, or even high-end clients. You know, I'm very into high-end clients. They're all in the social media. So you can direct message to them and connect with them, which is a lovely way, an easy way, because you know who they are, you know how they look, and you know what they do. And they can find out the same for you. Now, with all the social media, it's really important to know that I would start serving other people, like commenting, maybe putting something on your Facebook page of them if you wanted to connect with a person. Because people, I always look who is commenting on my wall and I notice them. And in the moment you are being noticed, you can connect with a person, right? So it's a really nice way to connect with whoever you want to. Big companies, small people, big people, anybody you want. So there's a lot of freedom in that. The other thing is that with Twitter is the same thing. There are a lot of people who are twittering and tweeting. That's what it's called. You can send a direct message to the person who is twittering. What I've done, I created a Twitter account for Family Veggie Fund. It was a different company, and in 2 days I had 300 followers. And I did one thing. I retweeted, meaning I repeated whatever they were tweeting about. I put it on my Twitter wall, so they saw that I was communicating with them. Right? I was bringing their stuff, their messages onto my wall, and they liked that. And then they tweeted about me. So this is a form of giving, right? The whole marketing is changing, right? It's all about how you want to serve to people. The great thing about Twittering is also that you can connect with your ideal client. You can do a search. Who is twittering about family stuff? Who's twittering about health? Who's twittering about photography or marketing? And you can connect with those people by just retweeting their stuff or sending a direct message. So you have access to people and businesses like never before, which is so lovely. So the next thing is YouTube. I love YouTube because the way marketing is happening right now is that you can establish yourself as an expert by making a nice video about the questions that people might have about your work, or something that you want to give to them, or how you serve people, or your what do you do statement that we're going to learn tonight. So these are things that you can post on YouTube for free, because it doesn't cost any money to put your videos on there, and you can connect that with a website and create traffic. right? And you can put it also anywhere on your website, on your Facebook page, and you become an expert with that. Because video is the new way of marketing. It's a new realm. Because people are tired of reading, I guess. Some people do, but less and less people are not reading. So to create videos that are really powerful and link them to your site and link them to your Facebook is a really powerful tool to create traffic, meaning internet traffic. Yeah? And people can find you too. Because if they look for something and you put the right tagline, which we're going to work on tonight, in there, then people will find you. With LinkedIn, I love LinkedIn. LinkedIn is very professional in the sense you know that there are CEOs, there are business owners. You can directly connect with them. You can connect also with groups, LinkedIn groups directly. So you can really select people and connect with them and create a relationship. That's what marketing and business is all about, creating relationships. So LinkedIn is really beautiful in the sense that you know exactly what business they're in, which you might not really know on Facebook. Yeah? So these are the big 4 ones. There are also bookmarking, social media bookmarking sites that you can use. They're called Dig or Stumble Upon. And there's another site that I really like for local areas is Yelp. Have you heard about Yelp? When somebody recommends your work, people really trust Yelp. Also local Google and local Yahoo. So everything is becoming a little bit more virtual. So that's why I recommend to all my clients to have a Facebook page, have a Twitter page, even if it's, now the problem with this is also becoming addicted to it. I know that some people spend hours and hours on Facebook or hours and hours on Twittering. So you have to also make sure that you time it, like that you do like 10 minutes of commenting on Facebook, saying what you're up to in your business, saying what you're up to personally, because humanity is really important too, which we'll work on in the what you do statement. So creating like 10 minutes of chunks a day for certain areas. There is other online marketing that I always recommend too. It's like, okay, so you have a YouTube video. You could transcribe the MP3 of the video, just the audio, not the video itself, just the audio, and create a podcast on iTunes. Right? It's another form of reaching out, another branch of young people or people in general who look for podcasts. So you do one thing, you do one video, you could do a little podcast out of it. Or you could transcribe the video and have an article that could be spread around article. There are lots of article sites where people look for information. Could be a traffic, again, with website to your traffic to your website. So that's another powerful way to do it, just using a video and using it 3 different ways, right? An MP3 that you could give out to your clients or customers, or you could create a podcast with that. You can transcribe it and send it out to article, newsletters, etc., etc. When we look at all the social media sites and all the things, there are like Squeedo and there are all these things, and there are different ways to manage them. Basically, you plug everything in, or you have somebody plug everything into like a center, right? And you write one time whatever you want to write on. Here's a new article, here's a new video of mine, and then it goes out to all the sites. You just do it once and it's being sent out to all. So it's like an automated service. And there are 2 different ones that I really like. They're called Seesmic, SEEMIC, and the other one is Hootsuite. Meaning you plug everything in, your LinkedIn account, your Facebook account, your Twitter account, your YouTube account, and all these bookmark sites are linked together, and you just write it once. Put your link to your website, link to your program, link to whatever, and you send it out once, and it goes out to all of them.